Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Brawly After Dark. It is your boy Brawly, the perpetual trash fire that is Brawly, the trash man, the trash panda, whatever you want to call me. The guy who will literally just start a fight with someone for the heck of it on Twitter. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to not swear in the first few minutes because eventually I do want to get this channel monetized. I do want to make some money doing something I enjoy doing, which is talking about drama, just having fun, making jokes at other people's expenses because they're just too full of themselves or just absolutely ridiculous because they think because they have a following, they have some type of clout, that everything they say is worth listening to when someone like me, especially someone like me, who only has like 7 subs, that's not the case. And also, for anyone who thinks that, especially when you just make YouTube videos, you're not the type of person that should be thinking that way because, one, you make YouTube videos. You're nothing special. Because we're all a dime a dozen here on YouTube. I mean, there's millions of, or not millions, hundreds of other channels like mine. But the one thing I can say is I know myself as a person, I know my content, and I'm not going to pretend to be otherwise. Because, one, I'm not going to sit here and morally grandstand about certain issues, certain topics, because my beliefs are my beliefs. If someone thinks differently than me, okay. If someone feels differently than me, okay. We can still talk, we could be civilized. We could have difference of opinions, that kind of stuff. I know that's just such a weird hot take to have, especially the way things are on YouTube. It's either you have to think a certain way or you have to feel a certain way to be accepted. But no, that's not the case. Never been the case, especially if you want to have your own set of principles and morals as a person, especially when you're the type of person that if you feel like you have certain convictions and you actually stand by what you believe, you're not going to sit here and pander to someone. So I'm just going to sit here and shit on people who deserve to be shit on. Like the Burger Lord, the Cheeseburger, the Beeschurger 69, whatever the fuck his name is. I don't know. I don't care. I just know that he is a spurg on the internet, as most of us are. I mean, if we're making videos, on some level, especially if something happens and we flip the fuck out, we're spurgs. There's just no way around it. But I do gotta say, for some people who are spurgy, or just people in general that are perpetually online, or not even perpetually online, I don't know. I can't make those types of judgments because I don't consume enough of their content. Sorry, that's my smoker's cough. Ugh. Nah, all jokes aside, but there are 2 YouTubers. I actually have seen some of their videos. They make some good content. One by the name of Dumpy, one by the name of Tipster, and Tipster has gone full goblin mode. He is the Clash of Clans goblin. He wants to steal your gold. No, all jokes aside, I love you, Tipster. Dumpy, he's just the poor man's Tyrone of the commentary community. No, all jokes aside, Dumpy, you're a cool dude. I'm not gonna just take a shotgun and do scatterfire and just shit on everyone. That's not who I am as a person. If I enjoy the content, I'll periodically watch it. Or like with people like who think along the same lines as me, like Augie RFC. I'll watch your content more often. I won't watch it every day, but I will say that. Also, shout out to Tommy C because he's covered this a little bit. Shout out to Augie, and just shout out to Dumpy because he's the one that started all this by bringing Beast Trigger to light, especially with the fact that this 29-year-old dude who has 5 kids makes Minecraft YouTube videos. I'm not going to say anything that might get me in legal trouble, but I just want to make a joke, and I have to probably preface this as a joke so he doesn't threaten me like he threatened Dumpy. But if you have 5 children, you're 29, you make Minecraft YouTube videos, you make videos with underage kids, I'm gonna call you the new lion maker, because that's how I'm starting to see you as, especially with the way your tone is towards the females that you collaborate with. Um, who knows? You might actually love John Swan. That would make it even more ironic and actually legitimate for me to call you the new lion maker. But no, it's just this man's weird. Dumpy just shit all over him. He took a hot steaming shit on his chest, the Cleveland steamer, whatever you want to call it, of a video, and Beast Trigger decided he was going to passive aggressively threaten Dumpy with a lawsuit, which, oh, just absolutely terrible, man. That just made you look absolutely worse. And for a small commentator, I'm just going to talk about it and laugh at it, because if you were to actually do anything, you would not win a lawsuit, because one, my autistic ass can tell those are jokes. And I may be autistic, but I'm a high functioning autist. I can get certain jokes. I just don't get a lot of certain social things, but this neither here nor there. I just got to clarify that on that aspect as well. But I think as I go along with the channel and as I make more videos, you'll see me getting more loose talking, because one, I'm finding that perfect blend of jokes, also giving some actual commentary and trying to give some substance to what I say and give some level of thought. But Beast Trigger, if you watch this, I'm not going to say you're a pedophile, but you're pedophile-like, because just your actions, and I wouldn't even really necessarily say pedophile-like, because one, I can't make that determination. I legitimately can't. I just know that if I was a 16-year-old girl and I came across you in Minecraft, I'd yell stranger danger. And all kids should do that, because one, if an adult is trying to make content for children, especially like that, and then being like, oh, I made you a jelly bean because your name's Jellybean. No, that's just weird. And then trying to sound like you're flirty towards that person, that's crusty. That is more crust than a DiGiorno's stuffed crust pizza. That is more crusty than, what's her name? Martha Stewart on a cold night getting boned by Snoop Dogg. That is more crusty than watching Austin Powers with your uncle who looks like Fat Bastard. All things aside, I don't think he's a terrible person, but I just think you should own the fact that you got shit on. Don't flip the fuck out. Also, if you're going to try to be self-deprecating and say you became a PNG tuber just to try to be passive-aggressive at Dumpy for him laughing at you, that also is not the way to go. That's a massive yikes. I just don't know what else I could say that conveys don't do this. Don't be perpetually online like this. Don't ever react a certain way like this, because you're going to only put yourself in a position where someone like me, someone like Dumpy, is just going to keep this going or respond, and it's just only going to get worse for you. And concerning the fact that you have 5 kids, why would you put yourself in that position? I just don't get it. That's the thing. Like, I don't get these people who put themselves in these types of positions. It's mind-blowing to me how someone can absolutely have the wherewithal. Oh, someone made a joke about me. I'm going to be passive-aggressive and say, maybe it's not going to be me who sues you, but someone else will. Over a fucking joke? Maybe there's a little more there than we actually... No. See, that's a joke. I have to clarify that, because if he ends up watching this video, I don't want to get sued. And I gotta clarify, I'm not saying anything as a state of fact regarding whether he's a pedophile or not, because I don't do that. I don't make absurd claims, outlandish claims, without any level of confidence when there's no proof to show for it. Because, one, I'm not a retard, I'm not going to go and slander someone. Anyone who would go that route, which is people like, no, I'm not going to go there because that's just too much autism for one thing. I might make a video about that in another time. But this has been Brawly After Dark, and you are all gay. Later.